Boulevard this morning. Channel 9's Melanie Holt is live in East Orange County. And Melanie, this all started outside a convenience store.
It's in the Citgo just behind me here, where that homeless man apparently admitted to a deputy that he was carrying drug paraphernalia and a knife. And the deputy says shortly thereafter, he was punched in the face. And that homeless man came running through this parking lot from that Citgo toward another gas station where there was one final and deadly confrontation.
The boy got shot last night.
This afternoon, friends of a homeless Orange County man still find it hard to believe that the man they knew could have pulled a knife on an Orange County Sheriff's deputy. But the Sheriff's Office says that's exactly what happened around 1:24 this morning near the Citgo Station off University Boulevard.
But I'm really shocked about it.
I love him to death. He gave me food when I have no food.
That new Matthew was working inside the Citgo and heard the deadly confrontation between Jack Horn's friend and that Orange County deputy.
I look up, I see the black guy running that way, and the car was running right behind him. And by the time I get outside, they was all the way by the Citgo Gas Station, and all I hear is 2 gunshots.
The Sheriff's Office has not confirmed the identity of the man shot and killed, but friends tell us he was 47-year-old Bernard King. For the past few years, he's made his home behind the Citgo, where the confrontation began that ended with his death. King has a long history with local law enforcement dating back to 1986, including arrests for disorderly conduct, carrying a concealed weapon, burglary, and drug sales. The deputy who shot King says the homeless man admitted to carrying drug paraphernalia and a weapon. He said the suspect punched him in the eye and took off. The officer attempted to use his taser but missed. When he caught up with King, the deputy said the man was swinging a knife and there were no other options. The name of the deputy on administrative duty has not been released at this point, but we did speak with some more of King's friends, and they had some interesting things to say about the hours that led up to the showtime. We'll have more on that at 6.
Oh, shit.
Orange County. Melanie Holtz, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Oh.
We checked, and since Bernard King had a knife, it appears deputies followed the Sheriff's Office rules. The only time a deputy is allowed to use deadly force and fire a gun at the suspect is if the person who is resisting arrest has a weapon, like a gun, vehicle, or a knife that could harm or injure the deputy. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement will investigate this case to ensure the deputy's actions
on that 6, bro.
A state house. Thursday to Sunday.
Bang Bang, you already know who it is. Senor Pakistan, aka Senor Bang Bang, nigga. MEEZ Montana. We about to fucking tune in on Channel 9 News right now, 6 p.m. news. I'm on there representing for the East, nigga. Shout out to my nigga Bernard King, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Them crackers out there, they're a little too trigger happy. They shot my man down in front of his house, man. And he was homeless. His house is a Citgo. And we all fuck with that nigga. We fuck with that Citgo. That's my Citgo. That's the Citgo on my videos and all that shit. Them niggas show me love out there, you know what I'm saying? And I show them love. And I came to pay my respects. And the news people saw me out there saying a little prayer, pouring some liquor on the concrete where the last place he was at on this earth, you know what I'm saying? So they interviewed your boy, and you know what I told him? Fuck the police.
Fuck him. Damn, that shit HD. Look at that shit.
A homeless man with a knife.
Turn it up, yo.
His taser missed. The deputy said he could do nothing else but shoot and kill him. It'll now take several weeks for state investigators to determine what happened near University and Goldenrod overnight. But News Since 5, Channel 9's Melanie Holt found out more about what may have caused that victim to lash out.
Bernard
look at me, nigga.
Parking lot to pay their final respects. They tell us King was the homeless man shot and killed by an Orange County deputy after a confrontation near this University Boulevard Citgo. The Sheriff's Office still hasn't confirmed.
This Citgo is where he stayed. This is like his home. We're like his family. So for him to get shot, you know, right around the corner from the Citgo, that's like getting shot in your backyard.
At least it was his home until several hours before the shooting. One of Bernard's homeless friends tells me that he, Bernard, and others were forced to leave their camp behind this Citgo 12 hours before King was shot and killed by an Orange County Sheriff's deputy. Still, King's friends never knew him to be violent.
Bernard would help you know, give you food and stuff like that.
He also had a long arrest sheet that included drug sales, burglary, disorderly conduct, and carrying a concealed weapon.
He said he made a couple mistakes in his past, but he was not a violent guy, how they describe him.
The Sheriff's Office says King volunteered he was carrying drug paraphernalia and a knife. The deputy said he was then punched in the face. The officer attempted to tase King but missed. According to policy, deputies are issued a minimum of 1 spare cartridge should there be a failure or another issue. But nothing in the policy prevents a deputy from using other methods when either the deputy or others are at risk of great bodily harm. In this case, the deputy who caught up with King said he was swinging a knife.
No.
And King's friends have been visiting this scene all day. They're planning a candlelight vigil tonight at 7:30 for him, right near the Citgo here off of University.
This nigga Ryan, that should have gave you your name, bro. You the one that set that shit up.
Completed on this shooting within 30 to 45 minutes. We're live here in Orange County.
Look at all these bitches in here. I see y'all in there.